there is a secret in returning to Allah that most people don't know. And he says this is as-sirrul a'zam, the greatest secret. And this secret is that Allah, when you commit a sin, Allah is teaching you about Himself and His names and His attributes by you constantly committing sins and constantly returning to Him. Think how? The first thing, when you commit a sin, oftentimes nobody's seen you except you. And Allah has covered you. So you remember Allah's name, As-Sattar. Allah is the one who doesn't expose you, He covers you. Number two, when you commit a sin, Allah could send a lightning bolt from the sky and finish you off straight away. He has all the right. But He delays your punishment until the Day of Judgment. This is Allah's tolerance, Al-Halim. When you commit a sin, one of the greatest benefits of sinning is that it reminds you that you are fallible and you are human and you're not perfect, and it humbles you down and it brings you to the point of sujood. And this is one of the greatest gifts from Allah, that Allah guides you to Him by causing you to sin. By pushing you into sin, it makes you come right back to Him. And this is Allah Al-Hadi, the great guide. When you sin, or when you make a mistake, you ask Allah's forgiveness and He forgives you. And imagine how amazing it is and how generous Allah is. Not just that He tolerates you on a day-to-day basis, but even when you turn against Him, He still tolerates and He forgives you and He has mercy and He wipes it clean. What is this except Ar-Rahim, Al-Ghafur, Al-Jawad, Al-Kareem? How many names of Allah can come into this interaction? Repentance is the engine of your train that's going towards Allah. It is an engine that's constantly worrying. You fall and you get back up, you fall and you get better, you fall and you get better, until one day you realize you have grown so strong because you have so many wounds and you have torn so many muscles and you have fought off so many diseases, you are invincible now. And this is really where repentance is taking you to. Repentance, making mistakes, committing crimes, is not taking you far from Allah. If you bounce back, it is the greatest way to the closest of Allah and knowing Him and understanding Him. And this is the secret about returning to Allah that most people don't know. You see, many of us, when we make mistakes, we think very lowly of ourselves. We feel broken to the extent that we continue sinning and continue this negative cycle. But the most important thing is to realize this: sinning and returning to Allah is the greatest growth engine of closest to Him. It is the secret of the awliya. The awliya are not close to Allah because they are perfect. They are the closest people to Allah because they are the quickest to bounce back to Him. No matter how much you've done and how perfect you are and how great you are and how much dhikr you've done and how much ibadah you've done, you still have not done enough.